I felt like I've been through a lot of different ways, and at one point in the business, I was so detached from the delivery that, ironically, it wasn't even that I wanted to have the freedom. I just didn't really know what was going on for the delivery side of things because I was so like focused on acquisition, and I gave responsibilities to some team members that when I would, check back in on the operation side of things of like client delivery, I was like, what's going on? So I've been on both equations where I've been on the tools versus completely off the tools, and I can tell you like there's this middle ground that you need to get to where, you need to have your finger on the pulse in terms of what is going on, right? In terms of the quality, have systems in place like quality assurance, checkpoints, things like that, or an update from department managers. But at the same time, you need to give your team that level of trust to make mistakes and improve. And it's like it's like this tightrope. You walk in this tightrope of balancing jumping into fight fires versus letting people fall over. So it's kind of like, raising a kid, even though I haven't raised a kid, but it's you can almost assume it. But like learning
You're
how to
single
walk.
and you haven't raised a kid, but
Yeah,
go on.
yeah. Surprise, surprise. But like it's I guess it's like, a kid falling over. If you were to always jump in and be like, oh my god, I'm never gonna let them fall over, they're never gonna learn to walk. And that's how you need to approach it when you're being a CEO or a founder in general, where you need to bring people up, let them fail, but support them. And then how you add value to the team is asking really difficult questions, and well, the right questions rather, in the sense of like, have you thought about this, and not giving them the answer but
Yeah.
like having a different perspective. So, some of the things that I used to do, with what I do with my managers is, when they present me with the problem, I don't immediately give them a solution. I actually say, what do you think you should do? Because a lot of times they actually have a solution, and then they give me a solution and I'll say, okay, why did you come up with that solution, or what are the pros and cons of each decision that you're going to make, and have you also thought about this and this? And I think it's that whole like that coaching mentality that you need to go down versus whenever there's a fire. Yes, 100% you could immediately solve it if you just said, okay, this is the answer. But it's a very short-lived win because you realize you'll be stuck in this cycle forever where you have to keep fighting the fire by giving the answer. Whereas coaching and giving people kind of thought-provoking questions and allowing them to come up with the solution, over time you're going to stop, like you're going to stop getting as many questions, and that actually allows you to step out of the business without, decreasing quality while having a finger on the pulse and all these things.
I agree.